Hi, I'm Corinne here at Dee's in Louisville, Kentucky, and I just wanted to let you guys know that we still have a decent amount of Christmas stems that you could use to decorate your house this year. I'm going to show you how to very easily create your own little Christmas wreath. We still have quite a few of these vinyl wreaths. We have lots of the long needle pine and lots of these really pretty berries in lots of different colors. And this particular one that I chose today has the little ice on there, so it just gives it a little bit of a wintry touch as well. So the easiest way to do this is just to open your stems up. So I've just pulled each branch open separately. Curve your stem slightly, and you're going to slide this in between two of the little vinyl ties here, and just twist that in a couple of places just to make it nice and secure. And I'm going to do this on the whole wreath. And then you can even move those around again if you need to, if they're not really right in the right spot. I'll take my second one, place it here. Just get it nice and even. And again, adjust those stems a little bit. And then we have one more spot to fill over here. Nice and simple. Very easy to do if you're a beginner at this. So the next thing I'm going to put on there is my berries, and I'm just going to use this as a whole stem. I already know that I'm going to put my bow probably up at the top here. So I'm not going to put my berries underneath of that, and then that way I don't have to use as many berries. I'm just going to use two of these on this wreath. Again, open that stem up nice and wide. I'm going to curve that stem just a little bit, and I'm going to start so that my bow is going to be here. And again, I'm just going to twist those vinyl ties around, and you want to make sure that you hide that end, that stem, so it's not showing. And in one more place so it's nice and secure. You want to do it in at least 2 places. 3 is probably better. And then afterwards, if any of your brown stem shows, just take those vinyl ties and just cover them up. And then again, leave a spot for my bow. And twist that on in about 3 places. Once that's on there, just really open up that stem. Tie it in one last place. And then the last thing I'm going to put on here is these holly stems, just to give it a little bit of brightness. And then we'll add our ribbon. It's right over top of the others. You can keep it all as one stem, or if you like, you can kind of separate it a little bit. If you have like a spot on the wreath that doesn't have enough stuff on it, you could always just cut one little branch off and just fill in that spot. Most of the time with these bigger stems though, it's not usually a problem. They cover most of the wreath. Take that stem all the way back here so it doesn't show. And adjust my branches. If you can't get one of them to stay where you want it to go, then just use those vinyl ties and it'll stay put right where you twist it. All right, so we've got all our stems in there now. We're just gonna add some ribbon. So of course you always want to V-cut your ends. I like to start with my widest ribbon, leave a tail. And we do have videos on our YouTube channel that show you how to make a bow. Those are going to stay up. And we're just going to make a couple of loops and then start our next color. Usually you want to go a little bit wider than you think you need to because this is going to push down into the wreath. Next ribbon, I'm probably going to do about 4 loops of each, 3 or 4 loops of each. And we still have quite a bit of black and white buffalo check left, which is really popular, and it also helps make all of those other colors on your wreath or arrangement just really pop. Let's do 1 more of each. And then I'm not going to cut my tails because I'm probably going to weave those into the wreath. We still have some cloth covered floral wire. I'm going to take that one piece, keep it folded in half so it's nice and strong. Tie it real tight in the middle. Tie it, don't twist it. I like to do a double knot. And then we're just gonna wrap both of those pieces to the back side of the wreath. Fluff up our bow. And then I'm gonna take these tails and bring them back into the wreath. And again, I'm gonna use those vinyl ties to keep it in place. Do your little V-cut, and then you're going to want to take some of your stems and kind of just readjust where they need to go so it looks nice and integrated into the wreath. And then you can leave it that way if you want just like 1 tail of each, but I like to add 1 more in just so that it looks a little bit more balanced. And cut my V-cut, especially of the black, because the black stands out quite a bit. I mean, you could probably leave it with just these 2, but with the black, you don't want just 1 little tail of black. It's going to look a little strange. So we're going to do 1 more of those down here. And then V-cut that tail. And then you have a very cute holiday wreath to put on your door or above your mantle